What's up, guys? This video we're going to be analyzing Sneako's game. So in a very unique turn of events, we were doing a live stream and Sneako jumped on and he wound up going on an e-date, speed date with one of the girls that was on. So we're going to analyze his game and see if it's good or if it sucks. Alright, so this was a very spontaneous virtual date. Sneako jumped on the live stream to actually confront me about some of the stuff I was saying, right? We wound up debating for a little bit, we kind of hashed it out, and then we're like, yo, we got a girl on this live stream, do you want to go a speed date? She was down, he was down, so let's play this and I'm going to give him feedback or break this down as we go along.
Okay, Nicole, I'm sorry about that. It's just, you know, they want to get content, but I wanted to get to know you.
Yeah. No, I actually really liked everything you were saying. I don't know if you saw me nodding, because I'm very into... Are you into politics? It seems like you were.
Well, they were getting mad at me because I'm apolitical, but I'm guessing you're liberal?
No.
Oh, you're conservative. You're a good woman.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're wifey. You're a keeper.
Thank you. Well, you just...
So this is actually pretty good. So basically what he's doing, he's taking like a logical, serious topic and making it more fun and flirty, right? This is something I do all the time. Like I talk about serious shit, but then I just turn around and use sarcasm or sexual innuendos to make it a lot more fun and flirty. So this is good.
You were apolitical, so I thought you didn't have a stance.
I guess I would consider myself a traditional man.
Yeah, well, then that would be on the conservative side.
Okay. And you're a contortionist?
No, we were just talking about no, she was just asking me about like yoga and Pilates, and I said there's just like one, there's one move that I could like do.
What's the move?
It was just literally like that. Like I don't know.
That with your hands or your legs?
Your legs. Like pretend this is your legs. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See, right now, a liberal man, somebody without traditional values would ask you to do this.
So I think he did a really good job moving the topic away from politics. So this is, I always say, don't talk about politics or religion, but then he sort of brings it back to politics, which, I don't know. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of like talking about politics because unless you guys agree completely, it could lead to just like friction and the whole thing being blown out.
Just move on the stream right now, but I know that's too far. I wouldn't ask you to do that.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah,
but yoga's very liberal. Yoga's very woke.
But I didn't do yoga. Pilates is probably the conservative.
Yeah, one thing that we got to acknowledge is that Sneako has really good eye contact, right? So he's not like, I thought his game wasn't going to be that good because on streams you hear him yelling, getting emotional. But he's actually very calm, very grounded, good eye contact, right? Talking in a slow, deliberate way. In terms of all that kind of stuff, he's doing really well.
Version of yoga. If you were to put labels on it, I feel like.
I have no idea what Pilates is.
Okay, it's like, think of a fancy yoga. Like, think of just like a nice place with like people that go and work out, but like, I don't know how to explain it, but just search it up. There's a lot of it in Miami. There's different places. Like, have you heard of Barry's? Like, I know that's big in Miami.
No, you want to go?
No, I was just asking you.
So this is funny. He's kind of like taking what she's talking about and like try to set up a date with it. I would probably done it a little bit more smoother. I've been like, oh, Barry's, is that where you're going to take me for a first date? Right? So it's kind of a more smooth way of getting into that. But the idea is correct.
Let's go. Who are you looking at?
I don't know, because I saw some of the comments. You have a girlfriend.
Oh, you don't need to worry about her.
What? No, that I don't support. That
what, you don't like a little bit of competition?
No, that part of Andrew Tate I don't support. No, I said I'm very big, I'm very old fashioned, which means I'm huge with loyalty. It's very important.
Yeah, me too.
Family and loyalty.
The comments they're jealous right now that I'm talking to a girl as beautiful as you, so they're just gonna make up stuff about my personal life. That's how it goes.
Thank you. Oh, so are they lying or are they telling the truth?
So tell me about your childhood. So like,
okay, so this was not great. So he basically deflected, right? And it comes off super obvious to girls when you're trying to avoid a topic. Now the problem for a guy like Sneako is that he has, videos all over YouTube, right? So any girl that's going to go on a date with him can very quickly do research and verify that. I'm not saying you should lie if you're not a YouTuber, but however, if you do, you have a higher odds of getting away with it. If you're like a public figure like Sneako or me, you're not going to be able to pull off these lies, right? And just like changing the topic like that isn't going to do the trick. You have to at the very least address her concern, right? You have to be like, hey, listen, yeah, I do have a girlfriend, but we're in a one-way open relationship or whatever, we're in an open relationship, so it's not going to be cheating, and maybe we'd want to share you. Like something like that, when you address it, you can't just like, kind of jump ship and just move on to a different thing, because then the girl's like, oh, he's hiding this.
Oh yeah, you're gonna just change the topic. Okay.
No,
Hey,
they
us actually calls it out right away.
are, but we have we're elevated. We don't really get jealous like that.
Oh, okay. So basically, I moved.
One thing that I do like that he's doing is using the we frame a lot. So it's like we're whatever elevated, we're this, we're that. So using the we frame is actually pretty effective. It's something I talk about all the time.
to Miami from Jersey. I go to U Miami. Yeah.
Party school. You be drinking White Claws and Saturdays with
No, actually, I don't like White Claws at all, and I don't like clubs.
So you pray every weekend?
No.
Now, one thing I do want to mention, the whole him like changing the topic with the girlfriend thing actually wound up to, in a way, bite him in the ass. I was texting Nicole after this, and I was like, hey, listen, you and Sneeko had a good conversation. You want me to introduce you? And she's like, yeah, as long as he doesn't have a girlfriend. Like, I'm not going to lie. I was like, well, he has a girlfriend, but it's a one-way open relationship. And she's like, I like him, but for that reason, I don't want to meet up with him, right? So that kind of wound up biting him in the ass. Maybe he would have been able to kind of, I don't know, grease the wheels and, kind of get over her concern about that if he addressed it instead of kind of changing the topic. So I do think it is essential when the girl has some kind of concern about some area of your life that you address it, you don't just jump ship.
I'm more of a bar girl. I like bars. And like restaurants with like a lively atmosphere, like rooftops and stuff. Like I love that.
So you're the one singing Sweet Caroline at 3 a.m. at the end of the night?
Probably, yeah.
Let me hear your bop, bop, bop. How do you do it?
No. I am totally.
Now, one thing he's doing very well is that he's very playful. He's having some fun with the girl. He's teasing her. That is good. Something I highly encourage.
Totally not singing that right now.
So you're like the type like, oh, I don't want to go to a loud club. I just want to listen to 70s music and have a good conversation.
First off, 80s. Second, yeah. I don't know. I just like, yeah. I think it's more fun actually like doing stuff, whether it's like going mini golfing or stuff like that, rather than just standing in a club and just staring at people. Like that's literally what they do. Like, or they try to dance by bouncing, but it's really not fun. Like it depends on where you go. There's certain clubs that are like underground that are cool. Like I guess you could call it speakeasies. Those are cool. But honestly, like the whole space and everything, like just not for me. Yeah,
So
space. You know space.
I used to go to space when I was like 17, 18, but I've matured.
No, but so many people go now that are like 30.
Yeah, why did it change? It used to be the club that I went to was as a teenager because it was.
I don't know. A lot of people.
lights
That's
and
the
stuff.
one that's 24 hours open, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You want to go check it out?
No, I just said I don't like it.
So again, he's a little bit too like blunt when it comes to that. I would have done that in a more smooth way. I would have been like, oh, okay, so we're gonna not go to space on our first date, right? Like you kind of want to be a little bit more subtle with it, and we'll have like a smoother transition to the meetup. But again, that's something you learn doing pickup. I think like most naturals aren't aware of that.
Really?
Oh right, forgot. But you look like you could stand on a couch.
What couch?
My couch.
No.
That's so funny. That's exactly what I was thinking as I was listening to this. That's exactly what I would have said. My couch.
Okay, the space's couch.
They don't even have couches, I don't think.
How do you know that? I thought you don't like clubs.
I'm just inferring that they don't have a couch. All right, what club has a couch? Okay, like
This is pretty good. He's like playfully teasing her, right? It's like a non-cringe version of a Nick. So that's something I talk about all the time. That's good. You do want to playfully tease the girl, even like call her out in a playful manner.
really?
All of them, or the saying those couch seats that off to the side where the girls stand up and they get on an elevated surface. That's you. What does it say on your necklace right there?
My name.
Your boyfriend gave that to you?
No. My uncle's a jeweler. He would make like jewelry in New York City as an office. So he made it for me for my birthday.
That's very New Jersey of you.
Thanks.
You
More playful teasing, good stuff.
Italian?
No, I'm Russian.
Oh, I knew that. So
What
South.
do you mean? You just said I'm Italian, but then you're gonna say that you knew that I was Russian.
I was listening to your date/interview earlier, so I was clocking.
Well, at least you knew I was European. So
Close enough. What do you think I am?
I'm gonna guess Puerto Rican.
Yeah, everybody guesses that.
Am I right?
No, not at all.
Okay. Give me a hint.
Personally, I don't really see race. I don't really see color, so I don't even think it matters.
Oh my God! Please don't be like that. Like actually, like give me a hint so I can.
No, I just like to see personality and soul. So
Wait, can you not? This isn't.
Okay, so this is interesting. I'm pretty sure he's trolling with this. and it's actually pretty funny. The girl's going through a lot of emotions, like ups and downs. That's actually a good thing. You want the girl to have experience a variety of emotions. It can come off corny if the girl doesn't know you're being sarcastic. The whole like, oh, I just see souls thing. But yeah, I'm pretty sure he's trolling. So trolling can actually be good in small doses.
So no, we're not like stop it.
I'm really
Just
tapped
give
into
me a
energy.
hint.
I see energy, but I don't really see anything past that. I think that's very super. That's kind of like some club space attitude, if you really ask me.
You're giving me very like spiritual vibes. I feel like I'm with a bunch of plants and I'm about to do like Zen, like,
Well, that's you. You're the yoga Pilates girl. You can't make fun of me for being spiritual.
That's different. Pilates, I'm not going to go and start putting a tapestry and put like 30 plants around and be like, I'm so in tune with this earth. I'll pet the plants. Like, I don't do that shit.
How many crystals do you have in your room?
I don't have any. That's the thing. I don't believe in that shit.
I'm trying to test your conservative. What about,
Oh yeah, more teasing, good stuff.
are you an empath?
Like, what do you mean? Like, do I give a shit about other people?
Well, would you consider yourself an empath?
Okay, but does that mean like, do I give a shit about other people? Is that what you're asking?
No, I think everybody does. You're supposed to.
I think I care about other people, but I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to pretend to give a shit about someone that's far away. I know there's a lot of people, they're like, oh my God, the person's starving like in this country, or I feel bad for this person in California. Like, okay, you feel bad. But then 2 minutes later, you're going on with your life. You don't really give a shit. And you don't care because it's not you.
She actually made a good point. I agree with her on that.
So.
You just offended so many people saying that.
But that's true. Everyone is like that. Everyone is going to put themselves first. You're going to put yourself first, and then you're going to put your family.
You have a rose on your shoulder, but you're making fun of me for being spiritual?
Stop it. I'm not making fun of you. I'm just saying you
Yeah, you can see he's doing a lot of playful teasing, and that is good. That's actually, you want to keep doing that kind of stuff.
these spiritual vibes.
I bet you have a rose tattoo.
I don't have any tattoos.
Why not?
I don't know. I want to keep my body the way it is.
Keep it pure?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're a virgin.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I am.
Me too.
Stop with the lies. Like, everyone fucking like always pranks me with this.
I'm not pranking it, really. I've been saving myself. I've been trying to find.
Stop lying. No, seriously, stop lying.
I think you can be my first.
No, you're totally lying.
I'm not lying.
You have to swear.
So tell me about your childhood.
Oh my God.
So again, this is the one mistake that he made for the second time, is he's kind of changing the topic at like a point of, I don't know, contention, right? I would have been like, you want me to pinky swear, or what kind of swear do you want to do, right? But you want to make it seem that it's obvious that you're being sarcastic, so the girl can't actually accuse you of lying. Because then if she's like, oh, you were lying, be like, wait, I was being sarcastic. Did you not pick up on that? You can't just like change the topic at like a hot moment, basically.
But you can't even swear. You're such a liar. Yeah.
Why have you not been tempted yet? Oh, damn, man. I'm killing it right now. Why you kept
Okay. We'll take it off. We'll give you a few more.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's fine. Sorry about them. They're just trying to intrude on us. We're starting to get a connection right there. We were learning about each other.
Yeah.
So this is actually really good. Like, he's basically creating like a bubble around them. Like, oh, sorry about them. They're just trying to intrude, right? In reality, it's my podcast, right? But that's actually a good game right there. It's like, you're like, oh yeah, these guys are trying to intrude. It's about us, right? You're creating a bubble around the two of you.
So
How
what did
you-
you just ask?
I'm asking how you've avoided temptation so long.
Honestly, it's all about control. I feel like a lot of people, they don't talk about that. It's very easy to give into shit. A lot of people want to talk about peer pressure, but at the end of the day, your body and your mind is the most powerful thing. So if you're really set on your morals and you want things a certain way, you're in control of that. You know what I mean? And I wanted my experience a certain way. And I always tell myself, no. And yeah. So.
Then how old? You're 20. You're the last virgin in Miami.
Yeah, thanks. I probably am, though, honestly, with everyone losing it at 14.
So you must be 24, 23?
No, I'm 19.
You're 9. What are you doing on a stream right now? You should be at church.
Stop. No, he told me to log on. We had like 30 minutes left, but I guess more than that now. Because it was like 10:40, I think, when I logged on.
Okay. And what would you rate this date on a scale of 1 to 10 hypothetically? I know we're on a stream, so you're not going to really tell the truth, but when we do actually have a real date, you can give me a real answer.
This is actually really good. He's basically assuming that the date is going to happen, right? I do this all the time. It's like, oh, when we have a real date, you can tell me, right? He's just assuming that it's going to happen. That's actually really good. It's like future projection.
Based on just personality, right?
Based on however you're feeling. You don't need to hurt my feelings.
Okay. I would probably give it like, I feel like I'll never ever have a 10. It's really hard to be perfect, and that's fine.
What?
It's hard to be perfect. Like
I was gonna give you an 11.
everyone, stop lying. Okay, fine. Then if you were gonna actually give 11, then I'll actually put my rating out there. I was gonna give it 10.
And there it is. So I'll be honest, Nico's game is pretty fucking solid, right? I would probably put it at like a 7.5, 8 out of 10. I think he has really good body language, really good subcommunications, good eye contact, his tonality is good. He's good at playfully teasing the girl. He's good at like basically frame control, directing the conversation. He does a lot of things really well. The two critiques I would have for him is when going for the meetup, I would have smoother transitions, right? That's the low one. The big one I would say is not changing the topic at a moment of contention. And that's like, you know, if, again, I was mentioning with the text, that's what wound up hurting him. Now, again, there's no guarantees that, you know, if he did that, you know, handled that the way I talk about, that he would have still gotten the day. For some girls, you know, his situation, my situation, that we're in a relationship is going to be a deal breaker, right? But I think he would have increased his odds if he addressed the elephant in the room, you know, kind of kept that going and addressed her concern before changing the topic. But other than that, really fucking solid. All right, hopefully you guys found this video valuable and shows that your game is even better than Sneako's by smashing the like button, hitting subscribe, and clicking the bell for notification. Thank you guys for watching, and until next time.